Wishing you a happy Chinese New Year. My name is David. I don't do English YouTube, but I'll just do this one. Why? Because it's Chinese New Year. I want to give you something different to think about the origin of the Chinese New Year. The reason I do it? Because it has to come from someone who understands the Chinese New Year customs, who also read the Holy Bible, understanding the story Exodus in the Old Testament, and also knowing Jewish people celebrate a holiday called the Passover. Let's get into the story about the Chinese New Year legend. The legend states, on the Chinese New Year Eve, there's a monster. The monster will come to different households and eat little children. But the Chinese people know the monsters hates red color. That's why during the Chinese New Year, Chinese people always wear something red. Well, I got a red stripes. And then we have a red envelope. And then on the households, the door frame, we put these banners in red. And then we write something blessings on those banners. So we have banners covering the whole household's door frame. Let's compare this to the Holy Scriptures. Let's go to the Exodus in the Old Testament or the Torah. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And they shall take the blood, and strike it on the two sides posts, and on the upper door posts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. Do you see the similarities? The sheep's blood strike it onto the two posts and the upper posts of the houses. That is exactly the same as Chinese New Year customs. We put red banners around the door frame, and then we write the blessings onto those red banners. That's exactly the same. Let's continue reading. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. That's the meaning of Passover. And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you, when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Do you see it? God's death angels will come to the land of Egypt and will kill off all the firstborn, unless your household is covered with sheep's blood at the doorframe. That is exactly the same as Chinese New Year red banner at the doorframe. And the death angels is Chinese New Year's monsters. They are equivalent. I think Chinese people used to know God. We just forgot about Him. Because 4,000 years ago, because Exodus is about 4,000 years ago, we don't have the technology, like paper technology, to record everything. So we pass on history through mouth telling, like father tells the son, son tells their sons, through generations and so on. And some stories become fairy tales, become legends. So I think Chinese New Year customs, we found these little details can trace all the way back to the Holy Bible, Exodus. It tells us that Chinese people, we used to know God. We just forgot about Him. The true meaning of the sheep's blood covering the doorframe of the household, and when the death angel sees the blood, will pass over this household. The meaning of Passover actually just foreshadows, represents Jesus Christ's blood. Jesus Christ is the sheep, is the lamb that was slain on the cross. And His blood will cover whoever believes in Him and their sins will be paid in full. Like I said, Chinese are also Shem descendants. From a brother to brother, if you are Jewish, I would like to invite you or encourage you to read the prophet Isaiah chapter 53. Isaiah 53 will tell you every little detail about your Messiah, and you will find the details match everything about Jesus Christ or Yeshua. May God bless you, bless Passover, and bless the Chinese New Year.